Welcome to the Get Busy program tutorial for Boys and Girls Club staff. This short video covers what club staff need to know in order to run a successful Get Busy program. I'm going to start with an overview of the Get Busy program. Then, I'll explain how to use the Get Busy manual and how staff can empower the youth leaders participating in the program. Get Busy was developed by Boys and Girls Clubs of Canada in response to concerns about childhood obesity. Most people know that obesity is a growing problem for children and youth in North America. Obesity is associated with a number of health problems, including cancer, heart disease, and type 2 diabetes. Unhealthy eating and inactivity are becoming serious issues at increasingly younger ages. Get Busy was developed to help Boys and Girls Clubs across Canada to promote healthy habits that will last a lifetime. The program has two main goals. The first is promoting good nutrition and exercise for children and youth. The second goal is helping teens aged 13 to 18 to develop leadership and team-building skills. Throughout the program, teens work together as a group called the Cool Moves Crew. The Cool Moves Crew learns how to promote the importance of healthy eating and physical activity among children between the ages of 8 and 10. Planning activities and facilitating a group of kids is how the Cool Moves Crew rolls. As club staff, your job is to act as an adult advisor, supporting the teens as they work their way through the program and helping them lead a group of younger children. Now that we've covered the Get Busy basics, let's look at how to use the program manual. The manual is for the adult staff and for the Cool Moves Crew. Sections that speak directly to staff have titles in orange font, and sections specifically for youth have titles in green font. It's best if everyone has their own copy of the manual. There are a number of worksheets for the Cool Moves Crew to fill out, and these can be photocopied so you can use the same manuals over again. The Cool Moves Crew should complete all of the worksheets before working with the younger children. Although it's tempting to dive right in, doing all of the planning and talking things out as a group will give the teens more confidence, and they will be better prepared to start working with the younger children. The manual has a series of questionnaires called Leadership Discovery Tools to help the youth identify the strong aspects of their personalities. In 3 categories, task skills, social skills, and personal identity, teens rate how accurately a list of statements describes them. For example, when I'm listening to someone talk about themselves, I try hard to understand how they are feeling. The teens rate the statement as completely like me, a lot like me, a little bit like me, somewhat like me, or this isn't like me at all. The ratings are designed to help identify strengths and areas to work on. This is a good time for you to talk with the youth about how certain skills can be developed and how comments and feedback from others can feed personal learning and growth. The manual has some tips for adults facilitating these discussions with the crew. Leadership development. Once the Cool Moves Crew knows how they want to build their skills, there's a worksheet to facilitate brainstorming about this. You can talk to the group and help them identify activities and make sure things will be done safely. Planning is key, and the manual has 2 activity planning worksheets that include some small but important details for the crew to consider before running an activity. Debriefing. Talking about what went well and what could be improved after each exercise is an important part of the learning process. Debriefing after each youth activity and each children's activity is really helpful, and this is another area where staff can support the crew. Team building. There are 4 team building activities, and they are a fun way to focus on problem solving and communication. Some activities can be completed quickly, and others, like photo night, could take several hours, and also feature a show and tell sharing event afterwards. Play cool. There are 4 activities to promote play cool physical activities. Some require a bit of setup, but other activities can be done on the spot, almost anywhere. The Amateur Olympics is another activity that could easily be a half-day event, followed by an awards ceremony. Eat Smart. The manual includes 4 Eat Smart activities to promote healthy food choices. In the Food Choice Match, the players match images of different foods with descriptions of what these foods do for the body. There is some photocopying to be done before the Eat Smart exercises, and they require more preparation than the Play Cool activities. You should also talk about food allergies and other dietary restrictions with the Cool Moves Crew before any food is bought or prepared. Staff support. There is a fine line between supporting and directing activities, but the manual has some suggestions for youth engagement, as well as some do's and don'ts. You will find these in the staff support section, as well as a questionnaire for staff and the youth to assess participation, teamwork, and satisfaction with the group as a whole. Get Busy can be run as a standalone program, or you can integrate it into an existing program for youth being offered by your club. Or maybe you may want to recruit your Cool Moves crew with a Cool Moves Activity Day. You could offer some of the more non-traditional sports and play some team-building games. An activity day could also be a good way to form some new community partnerships and strengthen existing ones. We encourage you to reach out to shy teens and youth who haven't discovered their leadership abilities yet. And no doubt, you've already thought of lots of ways to adapt this program to the needs of your children and youth. We have found that Cool Moves crews often have a lot of ideas about activities that interest them, such as food preparation, first aid, or child development. Retreats are another great way to allow youth to continue along the leadership path in different settings. We welcome your comments and feedback, and hope that you and your Cool Moves crew have fun and get busy! Boys and Girls Clubs of Canada appreciates the support of the Public Health Agency of Canada and Sun Life Financial for making the Get Busy program possible.